Korea here, Agile TV, at Agile Alliance 2011 in Utah. The reason why I got the sunglasses on, it's just blazingly hot, and if I take them off I'll be squinting. And today I have with me Richard Cheng. Richard works with the government, so he works with coaching them on how to actually introduce Agile processes into what they're doing. So for many people out there think that it can't work in bureaucratic organisation, but Richard is here to tell us otherwise. So thank you for joining us, Richard. So what are some of your experiences, and what would you say to somebody who says that Agile can't work in heavily bureaucratic organisations like the government?
Sure, certainly there are a lot of challenges to it. I mean, obviously with a lot of bureaucratic oversight and governance, it creates a lot of environments aren't necessarily conducive to Agile. What we want to do is we want to go ahead and put a system in place that still delivers value. Fortunately, in the United States, with the Obama administration, they're pushing a lot of new technology, Web 2.0 concepts, and Agile kind of being in there. It's been helpful having Obama and former federal CIO Vivek Kundra pushing for these type of technologies and methodologies. So it's helpful. With that said, there's still a lot of governance in place, and so where we've found success is starting at the grassroots level, planning some projects, having them start doing Agile at the team levels, at the program levels, start delivering software. Once we see that, kind of spread some interest throughout other parts of the departments and organization. And we once the CIOs and a lot of decision makers sees that, hey, these things are delivering some value, it helps. At Office of Personnel Management, we started with a small retirement system that kind of gained some momentum. From there, went to USA Jobs, Enterprise Data Warehousing, and really spread different areas because other projects wanted to succeed and saw that, hey, you guys are succeeding, how are you doing? We want to do that too.
So basically, if I've understood that right, what you're talking about here is small wins. It's kind of going in and doing some incremental kind of approach to introducing it into the bureaucratic organisation, because once they start seeing the results, start seeing how Agile can benefit them, help them save money, help them to get return on investment, whatever their objectives are, then what that happens is that other people start seeing it and say, hey, I want a piece of that as well.
That's right. Now that only works at a certain point. So that happens, you get a good base, but at some point it has to be a greater organizational effort. With the Department of Defense, we're seeing that where there are some small wins here and there, but we really need to change some laws and really affect some major policy programs to make this happen. And we're seeing that now. There's a Section 804 which talks about defense IT acquisition, and we're really trying to rewrite that with more Agile language. And Congress this past year actually passed some legislation that enable it to happen. Wow. So we do have more Agile language in the way defense acquires IT technologies. And so I'm actually part of a DoD task force, it's called ADAPT, that works with industry and DoD to help them understand what Agile is and really put a lot of Agile practices in place. We're not really there yet, but we're getting better. It's getting there, and there are programs that are doing it, and programs are trying to do it, and they have a community to turn to help them put Agile in place.
Okay, so what about the red tape? I know we've kind of touched on the bureaucracy. Sure. What about the red tape? A lot of people feel that because Agile is about being flexible, about being able to move and respond quickly. Sure. How do you deal with the red tape issue whereby so many people need to sign off this and agree something before something happens? How does that kind of work with Agile?
Right, I think one way to look at it is really identify who the right people are. Red tape kind of extends to a certain point, but there's always someone that kind of help you navigate through it. So it's really to kind of gain allies, if you will, support with the right tiers and help you navigate through the red tape. We've had to follow, I don't know if you do this in the UK or not, but here we have earned value management in the United States, which tracks value that programs are delivering in a very kind of red tape bureaucratic way. And we've really been able to streamline that process using kind of Agile EVM ideas to really make that from a 500-pound gorilla into a much slimmer, leaner beast.
It sounds like from what you're saying is that we've got to look out and find the champions who are actually going to be able to help us to move things forward.
That's right. And a lot of times the red tape happens, a lot of times it happens when things go wrong. We go back to the contracts. And when things are going right, going well, there's not as much concentration on, what do the contracts say? Did you actually meet that? As long as people are happy, they can always come back and say, yeah, well, it kind of met it, but we'll make some changes here and there. Which really goes back to finding the right people and working collaboratively with them to make it happen.
Great stuff. Well, Richard, you've been excellent. So, once again, there you hear, this is Agile 2011, where you have people who are making big moves, who are doing really big stuff in the Agile community. And as you heard there, Agile is having a big impact in America to the point that Congress is actually passing laws to enable it to actually be used across a lot of the organizations. So, if they're doing it, why aren't you? So, Richard, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Agile TV, Agile 2011, Utah.
Thank you.